Good afternoon, and hello to all of our listeners out there. My name is Douglas Bus Barnes, and I am a certified retirement coach slash advisor. The name of my company is Retire Now LLC. Our webpage can be located at www.blackandretired.com. We are very passionate about making it simple and easy for Black baby boomers, Generation Xers, and the millennial to navigate through the complicated and difficult retirement process. We do that by breaking down the retirement process into a language that most retired and pre-retired African Americans can understand. We provide the insight, the tools, and the resources that have helped thousands of people learn how to best prepare themselves prior to and during retirement by making use of our online videos, webinars, podcasts, ebooks, and one-on-one coaching sessions. Just like farmers, guys, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Our company goal is to change the face of retirement in the Black community by helping our people to determine their biggest challenges at retirement and how to best overcome them. You can go to our website at www.blackandretired.com for more information. For a limited period of time, we are offering a free half-hour retirement consultation and retirement tune-up, where we cover some important retirement tips, tricks, and strategies that don't include waiting around for Uncle Sam, a company pension, or your family to take care of you during retirement. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Today, the subject we're going to be talking about is your hurricane and retirement plan the same? Hunker down and wait. Do I know anything about hurricanes? You better believe it. I live here in Houston, Texas, a part of the USA which has the nickname Hurricane Alley. So that ought to answer that question. As we watch the national news on TV about the hurricane devastation on the East Coast, I cannot help but think and feel a lot of empathy for all the families out there that had to deal with no power, very little food and water, few supplies, and the flooding of their homes. As the recovery and the rescuing of folks continues, let's hope for the best for all the people in North and South Carolina. You see, having a plan for your retirement is very similar to having a plan for a national disaster, a catastrophe, or a hurricane. Let me explain. Despite the constant news coverage of impending doom in regards to Social Security, many Americans are still counting on their Social Security payments to support them through their retirement. The sad fact is that it simply isn't possible anymore because the money for Social Security most likely won't be there. Sadder still is the fact that even if the money were there, it is doubtful that it will be enough to get the average African American through their twilight years. African Americans are living longer than they have in decades past. In addition to living longer, we're leading more active lives. Gone are the days when retirees sat at home in their lazy boy easy chair, reading newspapers, going outside, planting flowers, and mowing the lawn every week. Today's retirees are traveling, taking classes, learning to dance, going to the gym, and trying new things that they didn't have the opportunity to experience while setting aside funds for the future and going about the business of raising their own families. Now they are taking the time to do all these great things, and these wonderful activities and pastimes require a lot of cash in order to enjoy them. In other words, it takes a whole lot of money to have fun nowadays. Don't you agree? This is the number one reason you should begin as early as possible, not only setting aside money for your retirement, but making active plans on methods by which you can invest those funds in order to maximize the potential of limited funds. There are probably a lot of you guys that are thinking that you're way too young to be prepared for retirement. However, this is the time that it's best to take your plans, goals, and concerns to a certified retirement coach, such as myself, or a competent financial planner or money manager, and see what advice he or she can give you on setting specific goals, better define your plans, and making the most of your investment means. All this while establishing a realistic investment strategy that will not leave you feeling strapped for cash month after month. We often overlook the important role that a certified retirement coach or a financial planner and good money management play in our financial futures. The same could be said of our financial retirements. We need to take every opportunity that is available in order for us to maximize our money. Now, a good financial advisor will know of funds and strategies that you may have never heard of. It makes good sense to go to an expert when it concerns our family's future. We go see the experts when it comes to matters of law, health, and taxes, recovering from a catastrophe like a hurricane. Why on earth shouldn't we go see an expert for our finances and retirement? Again, my name is Douglas Bus Barnes. For a free retirement consultation regarding retirement and more information on what I discussed today, go to my website, www.blackandretired.com, and click on the free consultation link at the upper left of your computer screen. During our time on these calls, I'll help people just like yourself to determine the biggest challenges Black baby boomers face prior to and during retirement and how you can most effectively overcome them. Things such as the number one retirement fear of Black baby boomers. Also, some simple tricks to make sure you don't outlive your hard-earned money and how to leave a legacy for your family. So, why is it so important to prepare and have a retirement plan? The long and short answer to this question is so that you won't end up needing a job in order to put food on the table once you reach retirement age. It's a sad but natural fact that some of us are still going to be working at our jobs until the day we die. The truth is that many of our retired citizens, and particularly Black baby boomers, are finding themselves strapped for cash financially and barely able to make ends meet. If they are fortunate enough to have homes that are paid for, they often find that the property taxes are a lot more than they can handle without some sort of assistance. You see, as African Americans, we first of all are suffered through separation, then segregation, then discrimination and integration, and now we are suffering through gentrification. Now here's another fact. Most of the medications we desperately need are way too expensive, despite the government programs to keep costs down for the elderly. Then there are those who are simply living longer than the original retirement strategy had accounted for. Combine all these factors with the fact that the cost of living has gone through unprecedented increases over the last several decades, and you have some very real reasons to prepare and to make plans for your future retirement, just as you should be prepared for a hurricane. It is best to begin making these plans as early as possible. It is not impossible to recover, even if you begin the process a little later on in life. The problem is that you need to make some extra investments along the way in order to make up for lost time. The sooner you begin making plans for your financial retirement, the healthier your retirement options will be. The best way to go about this is to define your retirement goals, make plans, and then take your goals and plans to a certified retirement coach, financial advisor, or money manager and get his or her input. Make sure you always invest wisely. My experience as a certified retirement coach has taught me many lessons. Many of the main lessons that I have learned as a kid, and something that I can't help but recall, was the 3 magic words that I learned as a Boy Scout. These 3 words made up the Boy Scout motto that I learned as a young man. Those 3 words were, always be prepared. Have you noticed that we often get the word about the arrival of a hurricane days and sometimes even weeks prior to its arrival? Yet there are still those folks who seem to never be prepared. They are the main folks who are the last ones to go to the groceries or the convenience stores and are shocked when they discover that there is so little food on the shelves and no water. These people are also the ones who just want to hunker down and ride it out, even though the state governor has issued a mandatory evacuation. Many folks proceed into their retirement the same way, unprepared. You see, what retirement really comes down to is making a decision. Can I share something with you that has helped a lot of my clients? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever gotten up on a Monday morning and you hated to go to work? Come on, you know you have. You really don't have to go to work, but you hate being broke worse than you hate going to work. Or have you ever been driving around in your car and you take a look at your gas cage and it's almost on empty? Don't you hate pulling into those gas stations and paying those higher prices for gas? Come on, you know you do. You don't have to pay those high prices and put gas in your car, but you hate walking worse than you hate paying those high prices for gas. You see, it's very easy to make a decision about your retirement if you have the right tools. Let me ask you another question. What do you hate worst? Working on some job you probably hate, working for people that probably hate you, growing old and struggling and being broke for the rest of your life, or learning about some effective strategies on creating a blueprint, a roadmap, and a comprehensive plan for retirement. We show you how to effectively begin saving money, eliminating debt, increasing income streams, and creating a retirement solution. You will learn how to build a legacy or an inheritance that you can pass down to your children and grandchildren and even your great-grandchildren. The retirement plan of most of my clients before I start working with them is this: man, I'm going to win the lottery. Here's a great definition I learned online for the lottery, my friends. It goes like this: the lottery is God's way of punishing people who are bad at math. At blackandretired.com, our motto is retirement, your path to freedom. Several weeks ago, I mentioned that according to insurance industry statistics, out of 100 people who reach retirement age today, only one will be wealthy. 4 out of that 100 will be financially independent. 15 will have some savings set aside, and the other 80 will be dependent upon a company pension, Social Security. They will still be working, or they will be broke. The last time I was in Ohio, I met a guy up there that was retired and was receiving a company pension of around $1,500 a month. I later learned that his company had been sold during a corporate buyout. Was to raid the pension fund. So now his monthly pension has dropped down to around $700 a month. The last I heard, he had to go back to work, working 2 jobs just to make ends meet. Can any of you guys relate to that? Working 2 jobs in retirement in order to survive? Now let me point out again that I have adjusted my calendar for the next month or so and have a limited number of free retirement discovery call openings. In order to go to our website, www.hunker.com. Locate the menu at the top of the screen and click on free consultation. When you see the short form, fill in the blanks and click on submit. We will be contacting you shortly. Now, as we continue into 2018, I want to offer you guys something very special. In addition to the free retirement consultation, I'm also giving away a free, powerful ebook entitled How to Retire Rich, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Creating your own fortune formula workbook. This valuable ebook teaches you some valuable information about building and developing wealth during retirement and passing on that wealth to our young family so that they can compete in today's trumped up society. Check this out, guys. For those of you that don't like to read, it's been said that if you want to keep information from a black man, put it in a book. Once again, for those of you that don't like to read, you also read an audiobook entitled The Secrets to Manifesting Your Destiny by Dr. Wayne Dyer. In conclusion, if you sign up with us within the next 24 hours, I will also throw in a free DVD shipped to you at no charge entitled Dumping Debt by internationally acclaimed author Dave Ramsey. Now, with this DVD, you can learn how to walk right out of debt with a simple, clear, and effective debt snowball technique. Many of my clients have used this technique to eliminate thousands of dollars of debt in no time. If you think it can't get any better, you're absolutely right. Here's an important tidbit for you to consider. Stop listening to poor folks and start taking money advice from people who are richer than you. What we offer at Black and Retire are comprehensive retirement solutions. We are confident that these solutions will help you prior and during retirement. These solutions consist of what I have named the 14 key strategies to retirement success. Now, I'm a member of several organizations that have a few Black millionaires as members and as guests. I started asking these guys, what were they doing in their retirement that I was not doing? They told me. I wrote it all down, and I started doing those things. I also conducted intensive research into the study of successful Black retired millionaires. Everything I learned from them, I put into the 14 key strategies to retirement success. And once you become a client of ours, we pass these powerful strategies on to you. In addition, as a new client, you will get a chance to get evaluated making use of the Retirement Success Profile, or RSP. It's an evaluation of your strengths versus your weaknesses and where you stand today as you prepare to enter into if you're already there. Also, all of our new clients will receive the basic versus the preferred retirement roadmap. The differences between these two can be costing you a lot of money. You see, we've been taught that if you just have a pension, Social Security, you're all set up for retirement and you don't have to do anything else. Don't you dare believe that, okay? Now, in addition, we'll be giving a colorful tax planning chart, identifying the powerful money buckets to assist you in going from forever taxed to never taxed. Your money must be put into the right financial buckets if you plan on winning the investment game. Furthermore, you will get an opportunity to work on a multitude of weekly action steps over the next 30 to 60 days. These weekly action steps will help you to make sure that you're on target and ready for retirement, plus you receive a heck of a lot more. Guys, you can't get this information from anybody else. Check this out. The key ingredient to a successful retirement is to begin developing a comprehensive plan, a recipe, or an instruction manual for what you want to be, do, and have in your retirement. Most Black people don't choose to be poor. Some of us just make poor choices. We need to get off the sideline, guys, and get into the game. You see, fans don't get paid. Players get paid. Understand this, my friends. If what you're doing right now is not moving you towards the wealth, the abundance, the success, and prosperity that you desire in your retirement, then it's moving you away from it. Several years ago, one of my millionaire mentors whispered this to me. He said, Douglas, you can either make money or you can make excuses, but you can't make both. So tell me, guys, what are you making? One of the main reasons why Black people fail in retirement is the subject called greed, an entitlement mentality. Going around thinking somebody in my family or the federal government is going to take care of me. Can I share a secret with you? You guys want to know the slow way to wealth, happiness, and success in the USA? Here it is. Work for the man for the rest of your life. In order for you to reserve your spot, go online to our website, www.blackandretire.com. Locate the menu at the top of the screen and click on free consultation. When you see the short form, fill in the blanks and click on submit. We will be contacting you shortly. Here's what our company does, guys. We show our clients how to position themselves so that they are adequately prepared when retirement happens. Now, wouldn't that be nice? Okay. Let's get together and begin working on a progressive plan, a blueprint, a roadmap, so that you can proceed with confidence by knowing you are retirement ready and have made the right choices as you go into your retirement years. Once again, guys, you must have a plan, a method, and develop certain habits to be successful in retirement. It can only happen if you make a decision, take some action, and do what's right for yourself. Start preparing today for the opportunities of tomorrow. The best time to plan for your retirement is when you don't have a retirement plan. Try doing one thing great for the future and the future of your family instead of just 10 to 20 things okay. Believe this, guys, you can't afford to lose at the game of retirement. In order to win, you got to know the rules and the best strategies for success from those who have already mastered the game. Most people succeed in retirement because they know something that you don't know. Our company goal is to earn your business by making sure that you are prepared for retirement by knowing what other people don't. Once again, our main goal is to make a difference by changing the face of retirement in the Black communities all across America. Being successful at retirement time is not easy. If it was that easy, everybody would be retiring rich. All you need to do is take the first step. Stop procrastinating. Go online and sign up for the free retirement consultation and retirement tune-up, plus all the free gifts at www.blackandretired.com. We'll be waiting to hear from you. Once you register, we'll be calling you shortly from the Texas area code. Rosa Parks, mother of the modern-day civil rights movement, once said, "People always say that I didn't give up my seat because I was tired, but that isn't true. I was not tired physically or no more tired than I usually was at the end of a working day. I was not old, although some people have an image of me as being old then. I was at that time 42 years old. No, the only tired I was tired of giving in." We've seen on the TV news what happens to folks who hunker down and wait for the government to rescue them during a hurricane. Are you going to be one of those folks who is going to hunker down and wait to see if the government is going to rescue you at retirement time? If you need to make some positive decisions in retirement, please contact us as soon as possible. We'll be waiting to hear from you. Thank you, guys, and I continue to hope that you have a Blacktastic 2018.